p1-1, this is Sir Alexander with another Starcraft 2 battle report for the RPG.net tournament. Over here in the 1 o'clock position we have Quota as the yellow Zerg, and in the 12 o'clock position we have Timeout as the green Zerg. This is the second of three, so we will see who wins this one. I believe Quota lost the last one. It's been a little while since I casted the last one. I think that Quota did lose the last one. And my apologies, I just found out that Quota is not actually... This isn't pronounced Quota, this is Qetu or Qetu or Qetu, something like that. This is not pronounced Quota. I wasn't sure if this guy was like trying to scam and pretend that he was Quota or not, but apparently he is not. His Overlord is not scouting the other person's base. On the other hand, we have Timeout's Overlord is heading to Quota's base, and a drone as well. It might just activate that zone like a watchtower though. So whatever your name is, if you could on the forums or comment here and give me a pronunciation key, I'm just going to call you Quota, at least for this round. Second Overlord is out, no spawning pool up yet. As for Timeout, we have no spawning pool either. So both of these players going for a strong economy. Right now he's at a 14, so this will be a 14 pool if he puts it up now. No, he goes for an extractor, so this will be a very late, very high economy. If Quota had been cheesing, this would be GG. But looks like a little bit of a mismanagement there as that drone is sitting there. There we go. We have a spawning pool going up. Another workout. So that's a 14 pool for Quota. And looks like we're going to have a 15-16 pool for Timeout. Very late spawning pool. I'm not sure that I entirely agree with this. This is a very, very dangerous thing to do, especially against Zerg, because your Zerglings are going to be out so late. You're not going to be able to have a queen out. Even if Quota just sent out 6 Zerglings, as soon as this was finished, straight to Timeout's base, he might be able to win it. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. This might be a little bit more of a macro game, and I'd like to get this off in one cast. It's just over, well, yeah, I'm not going to tell you how long it is. I mean, you can see, but hopefully, if you don't want to, you won't look. Anyways, 6 Zerglings on the way. If he heads straight out, he will be able to hit Timeout before he gets anything out, I think. Let's see whether this is going to be a Zergling or he's sitting on... Yeah, okay, Zergling's out, so he will be able to get some Zerglings out, and probably a queen. We do have a spine crawler going down, 2 spine crawlers going down, 3 spine crawlers going down. He must have scouted these Zerglings with an Overlord or something. Maybe there's a drone over there that saw him, because he looks like he's pretty scared. He does have 3 spine crawlers down. I'm going to speed this up again until we get to some more action. I've got about 1 billion games that I'm going to cast today. I don't know if I'll get them all uploaded, but I will upload as many as possible. Will he try and make a push against this front door? If he does, it'll be entirely fatal with all of the spine crawlers, and he's got more Zerglings out than he has here. He'll be able to take those guys very handily. They will get taken down. Looks like this one guy might get away. Yes, he will run away, and Metabolic Boost just came on, so he will run for his life. The Zone Like a Watchtower is not being activated right now. He does have a queen out. He does also have some roaches. So we'll see, what is he going for? He does have dual extractors, so as does Quota. Quota's almost fully saturated. I'm going to switch this over to the income tab. Looks like Quota is in the lead by a good bit apparently. No expansion yet for either player. Looks like there's about to be a fight here. Quota's units do run, but with the backup of those roaches, then Timeout will return back to his base. So it looks like Roach Warren going up. Lair is being teched, or... Yeah, it's being teched. Or is that done? No, that's done. That's just that spawn larva that's going down. And we do have a Hydralisk den going up. Hydra's going up for him then. I think this is a Spire. Yes, Spire going up for Timeout. Those Hydralisks will be the perfect counter to Mutalisks, but he needs to get a bunch out if he's going to stop it. Another Spine Crawler up, so Timeout is going to be trying to one-base this. If you look at the APM, 47 to 56, so pretty good. So these are some pretty good players then. That's a big improvement from the 9 APM that Quota had last time. But that was just in the beginning, though. Quota did have a good APM. And it looks like a whole score of Mutalisks. Well, not a whole score. 1/4 of a score. Anyways, 4 Mutalisks, 5 Mutalisks coming out. Will do some harassment. His entire... Well, or they might just sit there. His entire army is out across the map. He only has 2 Hydralisks. These guys are going to move in. He only has... Well, he has 2 Queens. So I'm going to slow this down. He will lose a lot of workers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all of his units are running back. That might be a little bit of a mistake. Sometimes it's best when your base is getting mopped up on just to charge and attack the other guy's base, and you might be able to win from it. Here are those Hydralisks. They will probably get taken down by those Mutas. He really should do heal on that Hydralisk, but he fails to do so. It will die. Another Hydralisk out, and that'll be enough to take down these guys with that second Queen. And of course, those Queens can chain heal each other. So he will fend off that assault, but he did lose a lot of workers. If we switch over to the drones, if we switch over to the income tab, it's 11 to 22. Quota is very far behind, and these Mutalisks are still out on the map. Lots of Zerglings coming out. He might have scouted this expansion. Did he scout this expansion? Timeout did not see that expansion. He will take out that drone that was thinking about taking the gold, but he is massing up on the center of the map. Looks like these Mutalisks are going to move out. They are going to take down this expansion. What a major loss for Quota. He might have should cancel that expansion. He wasn't quite able to hold that. He does have a Spore Crawler going up. That's a very good choice. And this is a very good positioning for a Spore Crawler. He should put one right there, which is just going up now, and then maybe one right here, and possibly even a fourth right there. And that'll pretty much give you a wall in against air units. Will the Spore Crawler be up in time? Because that is a whole slew of Mutalisks. And I'm going to switch this back to the production tab. It looks like we have 14 Zealots, Zerglings on the way for Timeout. I think they all just finished. So that's a lot of Zerglings. That Spore Crawler will chase them off. They will come in and see this one. They'll take it down quite easily, but these two Queens will come up. They can chain heal. He will take this one down. He failed to heal the Queen. Major miss micro there, but he does have enough Hydralisks on to fend this off. Yeah, that Queen had 8 HP. I'm going to speed this up again, because I really do want to get this off in one cast. I don't want to have to split this up into 2 parts. He will be hunting down these Overlords, though, taking them out. As far as tech on the map, we really don't see any tech. An Evo Chamber is up, but not researching anything. And then over here for Quota, he's just sticking. He hasn't gone to a hatchery. He hasn't got an infestation pit up. So he's just sticking with Mutas. Looks like he's going to try and win the game on Tier 2 units. These Zerglings coming out to this expansion, try and defend it, but they will be worthless against Mutalisks. Looks like he will take a few Zerglings down. Did he take any down? I don't see any guts, but they might go away really quick. These Zerglings are going to not be loose in this expansion. Instead, they'll turn around and all get killed. A little bit of a missed micro there by Quota. He probably should have gone for the workers instead of trying to run through all these spine crawlers. Of course, I don't think he had those spine crawlers scouted, but even so, it was... I think I would have just gone for these workers, because you know that there are going to be Queens on the inside. Those Mutas can follow you up there, and there are probably more Zerglings in there. Probably would have been better just to hit these workers. But, you know, it's a little bit of a mistake, and you can't get everything right. These Mutalisks... Do I have this on normal? I have this on normal. These Mutalisks will take down these Overlords. He will be supply blocked again. These Hydras... a little bit of lag. These Hydras are sitting here. That's a pretty good position, especially since you have these Spore Crawlers back here. These Mutalisks are going to loop around, though. With this many, he can very easily just take out that Spore Crawler in just a couple of hits. It goes down, and he will be attacking the workers, or he'll... I think he got 2 worker kills, and they will come right back in. A very good move, because often those Hydralisks will go right away, and you can just rush right back in after you leave, because they think that you're going to hold off for a little while and come in from a different direction. So if you just pull back and then go right back in. This drone is sitting down here waiting to take the gold. He's got 700 crystals, so I might want to consider doing that. That's entirely his choice, though. He is in a rough spot right here with all of this harassment going on. He is being out-resourced by a good bit, almost double, but he really should take that gold, because that's what he really needs, is the resources, and just hope that he can hide it from Timeout. That's really the only thing that'll probably keep him back in this game, because that is so many Mutas. He really needs to take the gold, like, right now, and get some more Hydralisks out, get Corruptors out, because that is so many Mutalisks. They just took down this expansion again. And Evo Chamber is researching Missile Attack 2. That's an excellent choice. More drones are going to go down. He killed that Extractor. That's going to be that's a serious handicap there. And now he's just going to turn around and plow through these Hydralisks, and that's got to be GG. He really has nothing else on the map that will defend. He really needed more Spore Crawlers. What could have saved him this game then? Spore Crawlers more spore crawlers back here. When you have this many mutalisks coming in, it's always a good idea to put like 4 spore crawlers back here. When you have that many mutalisks incoming, when you know that he's just massing mutalisks. This is actually a very good move. He had Burrow on the tech. He had a bunch of roaches. He had tunneling claws done. All he had to do was come up here, burrow, and move in. This probably would have saved him the game, as he did not get it. He didn't get a. He did have no overseers. He would have had to morph one in. That really would have won him the game if he could have just put up some more spore crawlers and held off these mutalisks. But that's GG. So that's 2-game. Wait. So Quota loses 2 games. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe Timeout lost the first game. I'm not sure who won the first game, but there is the third replay. So Timeout must have lost the first game. So join me again for the tiebreaker of these two. Excellent, GG, and hope you'll join me again for the rest of this tournament.